So here we are again, some more painted figures, which are again mostly ancient Persians, by something else I finished just recently, yesterday morning I should point out, and I thought I'd show you those as well. So if I go back to here, and you can see that it's, as I like pan down, there's a nice little collection going on there and a nice block. So I'll show you that regiment in a minute. Let's just come down, zoom in a little bit. Oh, and put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. So again, mostly the red shields, so that identifies that regiment. But I've also mixed in. Sorry, that's it, right? Mixed in a few other shields. If I just turn him around and zoom in a bit. Whoops. So another lovely shield. There's a nice shield on the end there. I think this guy's got a nice shield. Let's bring him forward. Yeah, so you can see there are some beautiful shields, but of course for the regiment, I don't know if I'll just go down there. You can just see there the red shield, okay, with the it's got the well, now this is interesting because historically there was a link on, so I don't know if you can see that little winged eagle at the top of the shield. Just there? Okay, now, originally that was a Assyrian insignia. But when the Persians invaded and conquered, along with half a dozen other nations, Assyria, they actually took that symbol for themselves, and this actually shows up in the Greco-Persian Wars as well as the Assyrian Wars, which I thought was quite interesting. And also it gives you an idea of, because same with us, well, we've developed things you know, from other nations we've been involved with, and other nations have evolved because of things that we've done. And I think that's quite a, you know, like a very early example of that. So yeah, so anyway, let's zoom out a little bit. Not too much. And I'll move them to one side, and using that as a ruler works really well for that, moving them all to one side when they're not in their bases. Okay, and then I'll bring up 6 more figures that I've painted. When's that in? Oops. There we are. Okay, so 6 more. So that's what, 18. I've got 6 more to, well, I'd say I've got 6 more to paint of these. They're actually painted. I just want to do it, you know, like just slowly, so you get a look at all of the figures and not just a few. So I'm going to turn them round, see if I can look for the shields. Okay. So again, mostly the red ones. Well, I say mostly, half of all of them will be red. I think you've already seen this one, this shield. So let's bring out the different shields to the front. That's another nice one there. That's red. That's good. Lovely shield, but I want to show you the more detailed shields. Okay. All right. So let's zoom in, and you can have a look at these. And they are, look at that, aren't they just the loveliest shields? So Little Big Man Studios again, beautiful shields. Look. Transfers, I should say. Yeah, so very good. As you can see, my my painting seems to have developed a bit better on each one. I was particularly pleased. I don't know if that shows. Let's just show. Does that show? Whoops. No, look. The trim on the bottom there, I was really I was really pleased with the way they came out, really pleased. So yeah, so that's very nice. And also as time was going on, I noticed my bases were getting better as well. In actual fact, I know what I can do to improve the look of it. They need to be raised, don't they? If I raise it, then it's, yes, it's lighter. Yeah, there's the first regiment. I don't know what I'm going to call this first regiment, but yeah, there's the first regiment. Very pleased with them. I've put them all on movement trays, and they will now stay on movement trays. Now, very nice. Very pleased with them. Okay, and then and I said there was some more. So I also painted recently. Let's move the Persians out the way. I painted 2 orcs for my clan wars, and I'll go into that in much more detail. Let's bring that down so you can see them. Right, so there's 1, 2. Okay, right, now let's just try that. What was I going to use? So let's hold that there a minute. Bear with me. I'm just gonna. I'm experimenting. I'm experimenting as I'm going along. So let's just put that on there. Put the 2 orcs up there. Bring them in a bit. Now I wonder if this is going to improve the lighting. Yes, that is a significant improvement on the lighting. Oh, that's clever. So just by raising it up, I suppose, because I've had the camera. Now does that? Oops. Now, if I show you this one first, this will be from my. Oops. So these are all black tree figures. These ones, as you can see, is on a boar, and I'm very pleased with this. I did do some orcs a long time ago, but I wasn't very happy with them. So these are new ones, and I'm very pleased with these. And I will go through what I'm doing with the orcs. I've done a time trial and I've started a story, but I need time. And this one, see, like, what I've done on this one, I've given him like, so he looks more like an Indian warrior. So these are more like. What do they call it? Savage. These are from the Savage Orc group. See, the boar doesn't have armour either. But yeah, I'm rather pleased with the way that's come out. I'm rather pleased indeed, I should say. But that's what I'm going to do with all the Savage Orcs. I'm going to give them like Indian war paint, because I thought it looked really good. So that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, so that's them. So let me just move them out of the way. There. That's it. And that's it. And if I zoom out, there. So that's where I am so far. Not bad. I'll get that all over. So the easier way to do that is move him over there. So getting a nice little group going there. I'm quite pleased with that. I've got 6 more to show you, but I've also got I've finished some other orcs as well, so I'll show you those as well at the same time. So see you in a few moments.